Hi, my name's Cameron. I'm one of our interpreters here in our Paspahegh Town at Jamestown Settlement, and let's talk a little bit about Powhatan shields. There's not a lot of information, admittedly, that we have on these shields. Of course, there's not going to be any surviving examples in the archaeology because of the materials it's made from, and the English only mention it on a couple occasions. John Smith mentions them a few times. In fact, he will purchase some of them and put them alongside a boat as they're traveling up the Rappahannock. You see that William Strachey, a little bit later on in 1612, will talk about them once again, mentioning about the same as Smith did, only adding that they would paint them in addition. But otherwise, we don't really see a lot. Now, these shields are going to be made from bark. These are usually coming from a bark like tulip poplar that can be easily peeled and shaped away. They will often be painted with horizontal bars, is what's recorded. Other designs are possible as well. And they can be used in two ways. You'll see them worn along the side like I am wearing it right now, which will mostly be used, as we'll see here in a little bit, while shooting the bow. That way you've got protection on at least the more vital parts as anything is possibly coming back towards you. And you'll also see them used as a traditional shield, taken off and held in hand and used in hand-to-hand combat. So as I take this one off here, you can hold it. The backing here, as we can kind of move into that, is just a rawhide backing on mine, leather straps and a leather handle. That is the part that we are admittedly a little just more into the whims of what worked for us, because that is not recorded by the English. The only thing recorded is barks made of shield, shields made of bark. A little bit further south of us, you see wicker work that is used, recorded by Thomas Harriot in North Carolina. But we don't know if that's being used here in addition to that. So very little used or recorded about them, but they do seem to be very effective from what the English mention in terms of stopping arrow points and stopping those arrows in the bark. From my personal experience, this here is a spot where we've shot it before, stopped it pretty well all in all, did not go any more than maybe a quarter inch or so. And you will also see these wooden shields, even though it's bark, I do consider it a wooden shield. You will see these being arguably more effective than English wooden shields at the time. George Percy actually sets up a wooden shield for a Powhatan man to shoot in the town of Paspahegh fairly early on, and that Powhatan man is able to shoot an arrow about 1.5 feet clear through that shield. Percy then sets up an English metal shield for him to shoot at, and of course the arrow will glance off of it and break. But we do see that it is very effective in comparison in terms of stopping archery and arrow coming through it. But again, that's about it otherwise in terms of these shields. Yeah, so you can see here our point is fine, but the shield broke the end of the arrow where it hit. So it sheared off a section and then popped through the segment as well. So that could be another new problem if you find yourself shooting a shield. Feel free, if you liked this video, to like and subscribe to the channel, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.